Hello everyone, welcome back to Unlock Ancestral Storytelling. I'm doing a few bonus lessons, and this one is how to make ancestor icons using Canva. Canva is a wonderful repository of thousands of images that you can use to illustrate your ancestors for whom you do not have a photo. Here I am in my Canva account, and I do have a subscription here, but you could do something similar with the free plan. The first thing is to choose your design. So using the button, Create a Design, I go for Instagram Post Square, which is 1080 by 1080 pixels, perfect size for the WeAre Ancestral profile images. So choose that, and it will ask you if you'd like to use any of the templates that abound in Canva for creating instantly wonderful graphics for your image. And it's taking a little while, just waiting for the internet to catch up. So you can see there are templates here on the left-hand side that you could use, and I've used a variety of these. As you can see, these are my recently used ones. But today I'm looking for specific images for my ancestors. So I want to find them in Elements. Over on the very left-hand navigation bar, you'll find Elements. And when you click into those, you'll see some of those that I have recently found and used to create an illustration. What you'll do here is search through your elements, and I use just this particular prompt, ancestral icons. I'm going to be even more specific this time, and I'm going to ask for vintage ancestor icons. And I'll search for those down here. And it will come up with a number of different things that you can choose from. The first grouping is graphics, and then the next grouping is photos, and then videos and frames and audio, all sorts of things that are associated with your search field. Now, under graphics, you can then see all of those, and you can do further categorizing within there. So if we choose vintage, we'll find a group of illustrations that we can use for our topic. But I've taken that a step further. I'm just going to show you what I've already done over here. I've got a collection now of vintage illustrations, and they include these black and white images that are just perfect for illustrating an ancestor. And I created the first 30 of these using samples of those, and you'll see that we've got a variety of female images and male images. And so we're going to create a couple more in here just to show you the ropes. So first of all, we add the page. So that creates a blank area for your Instagram square post. And then from your graphics, choose one of the images that you like. Many of mine that I chose are from the subscription plan, which you can see here, which have the PRO attached to it. But there are others that are free. So clicking on that image places it in the center of my page. And then all I did was expand it to fill the image. I can give that a specific name. I've given the whole collection a name up here, but I can call this one Framed Ancestor. And then I can download that image. So that's all it will be, just that framed image on a white background. So to do that, we use the share icon. and then download. Choose the format. I usually have JPEGs. And then I want just that image. I don't want the whole lot this time. So instead of all 31 pages, I'll unselect them and let's go to the final one, which is page 31, our framed ancestor, and select that one. Click done, and it will ask you then where you want to save it. So you probably won't see this part of the process, but it's now going to my filing system and asking me where shall I put it. And I'll put it with all the others that I have created so far. So that's how easy it is to create a little thumbnail image for an ancestor for whom you do not have a photo. And this was only one set of images, the black and whites that come under the heading of vintage illustrations. So when you go into Canva, do your search using that string of words, vintage illustrations. Of course, then when you get back into WeAre, you want to be able to add that image to the profile. So let's skip over to my WeAre, and you'll see some of those that I've added in place. And I want to add this new one. Now I'll just choose an ancestor, and this time I'll just double check with myself that here is, that's not the list that I'm looking for. This is a picture of a male ancestor, just to remind myself what I'm doing. So I'll make this one for James. And up here is your image. You can click into that and you'll see how I've been adding all the others down here. And now I'll add a new one, taking it from my collection. You probably won't see this part, but in comes the next bit, the one that we've just created. And it's automatically tagged to the family and to the individual. I upload and select. And here's where you see the beauty of using the Instagram square, because it fits perfectly here. So I don't have to do any cropping. I could if I wanted to, but I just select crop image and it will put that in place as the profile image for James Newland. And there we have it. You now can begin to populate some of your more ancient ancestors where you don't have photos. Of course, in some cases, you might want to use an image that is not a person, but something to indicate their occupation, perhaps, or the fact that they died as an infant, or a flag, or something like that to illustrate their part of the family archive. So don't forget, coming back to Canva, all you need to do is create your page and bring in an image and then save it. Good luck with that. I'll be back with more, as I have now discovered that there is a brand new way of making vintage illustrations using artificial intelligence. So I'll be back with that one shortly.